Hey everybody, Norm over here, and I have been frequently asked, that people go to celebrity auctions and stuff like that where it goes to a charity, and I have a guitar signed by so and so. What's it worth? And we get a lot of those calls. So, to tell you the truth, when something is just signed by an artist, basically that guitar is like a canvas, and it's the signature that you're paying for. It might be a $200 or $500 guitar that somebody ran up to the artist and asked them to sign it. And there is a value there, but it's really hard to determine. So, it can be anywhere on that. And you should be doing it, buying the guitar because you're helping out the charity and doing, what you can for the charity. There is real memorabilia, which is another thing altogether, and that is a guitar that is owned and played by the artist, and there is a little history with the artist playing the guitar. And I just wanted to show you a couple things and just kind of point the difference out. So, I've seen all these guitars that are like Squires, signed by whoever, and it's still, if you're at an auction and it's going to a good charity, it's still worth buying, but in terms of resale, it's generally not very good. But on the other end of the spectrum is like this SG guitar over here. This is a 64 SG that was played by Tom Petty when he was on the road with Bob Dylan. And here's a picture of Tom playing it with Bob at the mic stand here, and Tom on the back. But this was my SG on Dylan Tour 87. And I also have, a beautiful jacket that comes with it. And there's a letter from Tom, in regards to this jacket. It was on the Echo Tour in 2000. This is a Zamitis reissue guitar that was Richie Sambora's. And it's a really cool guitar. And these were owned and played by the artist. So that's where there's actually a history there, and it was actually something that the artist owned. So again, just to answer that question, people have written in a lot and asked Norm, and they say, what's my guitar worth? I was at an auction, I bought a guitar signed by so-and-so. That is hard to determine on that because it falls into what we call signers. This is real memorabilia, and that would have a much more of a value, and there is a history with the artist. So I hope that answers the question. You guys write in a lot of times, and we've got that question over and over again, and it really is difficult to determine what those values would be. So be generous if you're at an auction, if you're helping a great charity out, but understand that in terms of resale, it's in the eye of the beholder. If there's a fan club from the group, that's where it may be sold and that kind of thing. But if it's got a real history with the artist, that becomes real memorabilia.